Good morning, Year 6, and again, welcome to some grammar, punctuation and spelling revision. Now, there are a lot of slides on this, so I won't go through them all with you on this video, but I will upload the PowerPoint should you want to have a go, and I will also upload more SPAG tests for you to have a go at as well. So just work through them as you can, and if there's something you're not sure about, maybe you could come and use this lesson and yesterday's lesson to help you understand it a bit better. Okay, so we're going to look at specifically how to answer the questions. So we're going to draw a line to match each word to the correct suffix to make an adjective. Now, remember the suffix is at the end. So you need to think, is it manage-ish, manageable, manageful, harm-ish, harmable, harmful. So I would look at manageable, harmful, which means self, must go to ish, selfish. Okay. Complete the sentence below by writing the conjunctions from the box in the correct places. Use each conjunction only once. You may bring sandwiches, something juice, something water for the trip. Glass bottles are not allowed. So you may bring sandwiches and juice or water for the trip, but glass bottles are not allowed. So a sandwich and juice, because they're two separate things you join in together. Now the option is juice or water, suggesting that you can't have both, but it can't be in a glass bottle. Okay. Circle the object in the sentence below. My friend bought a cake from the bakery. What do you think? What would you circle? Give that one a go. Maybe use your subject-object work from last week. Draw a line to match each sentence to the correct determiner. Use each determiner only once. Now, this is something that we've struggled with in the past, okay? Determiner, it's something that tells us how many of something there are, okay? So at the zoo, we saw. Now, look at that O for the owl. What's the rule when using at or an? Have a think. There was also, I thought it was best day ever. So I thought it was the best day ever. Okay, there was also a cute baby penguin, and because that owl starts with a vowel O, okay, it's got to be an. That's how that you would have worked that out. Okay, now tick the option that must end with a question mark. What we ate for dinner was very unusual. Now I know that has a what question word at the start, but it's a statement, isn't it? It's what we ate for dinner was very unusual. It's not asking anything. Can you guess what we ate for dinner? Ask me what we ate for dinner. Now, ask me what we ate for dinner, that was more of a command. It's telling you to do that. I will tell you what we ate for dinner. Well, there's no question word in there. So it must be, can you guess what we ate for dinner? Okay. Which sentence uses the colon correctly? I bought several beach toys, a bucket, a spade, a ball and kite. I bought several beach toys, a bucket, a spade, a ball and a kite. I bought several beach toys, a bucket, a spade, a ball and a kite. I bought several beach toys, a bucket, a spade, a ball and a kite. Now they all sound the same. However, if you look, your colon is used to introduce a list. Okay, so your colon that introduces a list would be after beach toys. So it's got to be this one here, this third one down. Complete the sentence with an appropriate verb. So she completed her homework quickly, reluctantly, silently, carefully, neatly. All of those would have been appropriate. Could you think of a different one maybe that I haven't thought of? Okay, so tick the two boxes to show where the missing inverted commas should go. Roman life was unlike modern life, the archaeologist said. So inverted commas, you're thinking about speech. So said is at the end, so it can't be on those two places. It's got to be in this one after the comma, because we know that punctuation goes inside those inverted commas, and at the start here. Okay, so you would tick those two. Insert one comma in the correct place in the sentence below. Limping slightly, the old man walked to the end of the road. I would put limping slightly, comma. So your comma would come in there. Okay, and you'd have a fronted adverbial. Okay, tick one box in each row to show if the sentence is in the present progressive or past progressive. Now we looked at this past present perfect yesterday, which again can be called progressive. So have a look at what you know from that and see if you can guess which ones. So Joe was playing football in the park after school. Joey's football skills are improving all the time. Joey is hoping to be a professional footballer. Okay, so think about that present perfect, so your present progressive was that the action has happened, but it could still continue. So have a go, maybe give that one a guess, maybe upload it to me so I can look at individuals and see who's got that one. Replace the underlined word or words in each sentence with the correct pronoun. Think about what a pronoun is, what's the purpose. It's got that word noun in, pronoun. When Sarah came to the end of the road, she turned right. The pavement had a large hole and Sarah fell into it. Yeah, there your pronouns. So which sentence uses the hyphen correctly? Remember we looked at hyphens for two purposes, okay? The sugar-free lollies are available in 3 flavours. The sugar-free lollies are available in 3 flavours. The sugar-free lollies are available in 3 flavours. And again, as I'm reading them out, you will notice they all sound the same. However, you should only need the dash hyphen in the sugar-free. Okay? Okay, which sentence shows that you are most likely to be away next week? I could be away next week. I might be away next week. I shall be away next week. I may be away next week. Which one's most likely? Have a think. Is it may? Is it shall? Is that more definite? Have a think which one you would tick. Okay, draw a line to match each sentence on its correct function. Use each function box only once. So you've got a question, a command, a statement, and an exclamation. All right, so I expect the weather to be fine at the weekend. Are we likely to have good weather this weekend? Well, we know that's got the are, so we know that straight away that's a question. Check the weather before deciding where to go. That's telling you to do something, isn't it? Check. So I reckon that's a command. What fantastic weather we have had this year. It's got to be an exclamation. Could you put an exclamation mark on that and it makes sense? Yes. So then this one must be your statement. Okay, and that's how I would work that one out. Okay, which sentence is written in standard English? I went to the library and done my homework. They seen their friends at the cinema. I been to the circus with my aunt and uncle. I sang with the school choir in the concert. Those of you who know me will know I hate they seen, I been, I done. Okay, so it has to be your last one. All right, what is the name of the punctuation marks on either side of the words which was a spaniel in the sentence below? What are they called? Well, they're called brackets. They're part of our parenthesis, which we looked at just before Christmas. Okay, and what is the name of a different punctuation mark that could be used correctly in the same places? Have a think. What other things could we use now? Parenthesis, maybe a comma, or what was the other thing? A dash. Okay, replace the underlined words in the sentence below with their expanded forms. So where is we are, I'll, I will, won't, will not. You are helping a friend to correct the punctuation in the box below. Which 2 pieces of advice should you give to correct the punctuation? Surprise! Shouted the children. Okay, think about it. You've got some direct speech here. So there should be an exclamation mark after the word surprise. There should be an exclamation mark after the inverted commas. The sentence should end with a full stop instead of an exclamation mark. There should be an exclamation mark after the word shouted. More exclamation marks after the word children would help to show they shouted loudly. Well, we know we need some punctuation in there, so it's got to be that one. And therefore, if we're putting in an exclamation mark before the inverted commas, do we need one at the end? Probably not, so we could change that for a full stop. Okay. And then the last one before you try some of your own, and there are extras on the slide if you get through the assessments. The athlete won 4 gold medals at the Olympic Games in London. So which sentence uses the capital letters correctly? The athlete won 4 gold medals at the Olympic Games in London. The athlete won 4 gold medals at the Olympic Games in London. The athlete won 4 gold medals at the Olympic Games in London. Now, does gold medals need capital letters? Think about it. Is it a proper noun? Is it the name of something? What does it refer to? And that will help you decide. Okay, there are lots more slides left, so I'll put them up and you can have a go at those if you want, but you can have a go at the SPAG tests as well. All right, well done, Year 6.